Hi guys, welcome back. So today I have another holiday palette to show you. I actually have two of them, but they are the exact same type. It's just same type, same brand, just different tones. So I got both of the MAC ones. These are called the Shiny Pretty Things. The Shiny Pretty Things Face Compacts, and this one is for deep to medium skin tones, which is the one in the pink packaging, and then this one is for light. And I wanted to try both of them so that way it can help you decide which one would work for you best. So the first palette that I use is the silver one, and I use it for this look right here, and I applied it all on the bronzing area. So I applied that around my forehead as well, and it is such a good bronzer shade. It wasn't too dark, it wasn't orangey, it wasn't just like a weird muddy color either. It wasn't ashy or anything, and it was easy to blend out. I used a buffing brush for that. And then I went in with the blush. This is a very pretty blush. It's just a pink though, nothing extra special, nothing like that. It's just the formula of these is different and they work really well together. But not only that, since they're not exactly a cream product or since they're not exactly a cream and powder product, I feel like they're in between. They very easily blend with not only the makeup that I have on, but with each other. So it was easy to blend out the blush. You can also build up the shade. It looks very, very pretty. Even though it's just like a regular basic pink, it applies nicely, it applies smoothly, and it blends into my foundation really good. Well, my foundation and my powder. And like I'm saying, these are not really powdery. Like there's something about them that makes them be like kind of creamy powder. There's something about them that makes them like kind of a mix. I don't know, I've never used a formula like that, but to me it was just really weird. At first I was like, I don't know if these are gonna really blend out, but they are easier than just a regular powder and even better than a cream. Like I don't really like cream products, especially on top of powders. They can be a little tricky sometimes. And then for highlighting, I did use the pink one in here, and it's actually really cute. It has a little bow on there. I don't know if you can see that. I feel like it's one of the themes that they're going with for the highlighters, because even the single highlighters that I showed you before, they do have a little bow in there. But anyways, it has more of a pink tone to it, and it is really pretty as well. So I went ahead and I applied this shade on the highlighting areas of my face, and again, it looked really nice and highlighty. And then for today I used the pink one, and I was actually a little worried about it because I was like, well, the light one worked really well. How is this one going to look on me? Because this one is for medium to deep skin tones, but I have a medium skin tone. I feel like it's sometimes like light to medium, but it's pretty much like a medium. And so I wasn't sure how intense this one was going to be, but either way I went in with a bronzer, and as soon as I applied it I was like, yes, this one is going to work. So I went in very lightly at first, I buffed it out, and then I went in again, and I went all in with this bronzer. I got really happy with it. It looks really good. And I applied this all over my forehead, all right here on the cheek area, and it looks so good. So I'm very, very happy with this bronzer. You can also build it up. Look at how intense it looks on the swatch, and that's how it looks there. Not powdery at all. The swatch is not powdery at all either. It just feels like that creaminess that I'm telling you about. But you don't have to build it up that much if you have light to medium skin tones. Just because you can use this palette, just because it says medium to deep, doesn't mean you can't try it out. The color is really good. It's like a chocolatey brown. It doesn't have any red to it. It doesn't look orange on me. It just looks really good. I went in with the blush, and the blushes actually look kind of similar, except the one in the deep palette is a little bit more neutral. The one on top is more pink. I guess you could say the bottom one is more like a peachy color, I guess. But again, it's just another basic blush color. You probably already have one similar. It's just the formula that's going to make it different. And also the way that it blends out. Again, with the bronzer, it's the same formula. They blend out together really nicely. Like, not blend out together, but like transition into each other really nice. When I'm looking at my face, I don't see the difference between the blush and the bronzer. Of course, the colors are different, but there's no line in between. It's like they blended it really easily together. And then the highlighter in here is a golden highlighter, which is also the one that I'm wearing right now. I'm not wearing it on my brow bone, but I am wearing it on my cheeks, on my nose, on my cupid's bow, on the bridge of my nose, my forehead just a little bit, just to make it a little bit more glowy. And again, blend it out really smoothly. I applied it today with this brush right here. This is the JH09. And again, blend it out really easily. Nothing weird about this product. These are not the type of products that I was expecting, because I did get one from last year and it wasn't a face palette, it was an eyeshadow palette, but the quality of those were like not good, like something that I was not expecting. And the I don't know, it's like the eyeshadows were not MAC eyeshadows. I don't know what they were. If you get a chance to swatch these, swatch them so that way you can see exactly what I'm talking about, because they're pretty different. I didn't swatch the highlighter or the blush, but here is the blush first and then the highlighter. And actually I didn't swatch the bronzer from the light palette, so that way you can see. I'll put it up there. You can see the difference between the two bronzers right there. I'll show you a close-up a little bit better, so that way you know, y'all know I always show you the comparisons like side by side and things like that. So those are both of the palettes, you guys. I really recommend getting one of these if you're interested in a face palette from MAC or from this collection. I hope you guys found this demo and comparison helpful. I like both of them, and I do recommend the palette if you're interested in this for the MAC entire Shiny Pretty Things collection. I do recommend the face palettes. I think they are great quality, and I think you have to swatch them in order to kind of understand the type of formula that they are. They're a little bit different, because honestly, when you first look at these, they look like they have this film on top and that you're not going to be able to get into it. It's like hard pan almost. That's what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. Actually, it looks like they all have hard pan, and it's not the design, it's the formula of it. But there is no need to like dig in there. You can definitely feel how creamy it is whenever you use the brush and whenever you apply them. Maybe you won't see it a lot on your brush, but you will for sure see it on your face. So yes, you guys, that is everything for today's video. Let me know if you were thinking about getting one or which one it is that you are going to get, and I hope you found it helpful. I hope this video helped you enough to see which one you should get. That is everything for today's review. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.